All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the deep dive. Today we are talking about something that I think a lot of people are thinking about at one point or another, and that's starting your own business.
Yeah.
But not just any business, an online business, and
Yeah.
not just any time frame. We're talking about doing it fast. We're talking about 90 days.
That's right.
So this is going to be a very interesting deep dive because that's really putting the pressure on, right?
For sure. For sure.
So we've got some source material here that's full of, I'm not going to lie, really creative and actionable ideas, which is exciting. But 90 days, though, it's a tight window.
Yeah.
It is. It is. Where do you even start if you only have 3 months to get everything up and running?
I think a good place to start with that question is to acknowledge that time frame as our constraint,
Okay. Yep.
which really demands focus and prioritization.
Okay.
So right out of the gate, let's look at some popular online business models.
Okay.
We could consider drop shipping, where you're selling products without actually holding any inventory.
Oh, yeah.
There are online courses
Of course.
which you can create and sell your expertise on a particular topic.
Yeah.
Freelancing,
Mm-hmm.
providing services like writing, design, virtual assistants.
There's a lot of options for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So what would you say like someone should focus on if you have to pick one of these, or just pick something to start?
I'd say pick something, like you just said, but pick something that aligns with what you already have going on.
Oh, that makes sense.
Existing skills, interests.
So don't try and learn a new skill, just use one you already have.
Right. Leverage those things.
Got it.
Or any resources you may have access to.
That's pretty clever because then you're just hitting the ground running.
Exactly. It's about leveraging what you already possess for faster success in that short time frame.
Okay, so that makes a lot of sense to kind of like tailor it to what you already know.
Yeah.
But what if you're like, okay, that makes sense, but I don't even know what I would do. I don't have any good ideas. How do you even come up with those ideas?
Well, there are a few techniques that we can use to spark some of those aha moments.
Okay, yeah, give me some.
One technique is to think about problems you face.
Problems.
Yes. Think about problems that you face personally or observe in your daily life or that other people struggle with. See if maybe you can create a product or a service that could provide a solution.
Oh, like a problem-solving business? Okay, so like for me, I am terrible with plants. Could I make a business out of being terrible with plants?
Maybe you could offer like a plant care service where you visit people's homes
Okay.
and take care of their plants, right? Or
Yeah.
even an online course on how to keep your plants alive.
Oh, there you go. See, I could teach people how not to kill their plants.
Exactly.
All right, so problem-solving is one. What's another one?
Another one is passion-driven.
Okay.
What are you generally enthusiastic about?
Oh, my passions. Okay.
Yeah, what do you love talking about?
Okay.
What are you interested in? Can you turn that passion into a business?
Okay, let's see. I really love old movies.
Okay.
Can I make a business out of that?
Maybe you could like start a podcast
Ooh, a podcast.
or a blog reviewing classic films, right?
Yeah.
Or like curate movie watch lists for people
Yep.
or even host online film discussions.
So there are things you could do with that. Okay, so
Yes.
problem-solving, passion. What else?
This one's a little bit more obvious, but skill leveraging.
Team leveraging. Okay.
What skills do you possess
Mm-hmm.
that other people might be willing to pay for?
Okay.
Could you maybe offer those skills as freelance services?
Okay. Yeah.
Like consulting,
Mm-hmm.
maybe create online courses.
Hmm.
Like, are you really good at graphic design?
I am not,
Okay.
but other people are.
Well, if someone was, they could easily like go to these freelancing platforms
Yeah.
like Upwork or Fiverr, set up a profile and just start reaching out to people.
If people pay for that. Okay, cool.
And the beauty of that is, like we said earlier, that can be done in a matter of days.
Oh, that's a really fast turnaround.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we've got problem-solving, passion, skills. So I feel like a lot of people listening probably have at least one of those.
They probably have a couple,
Yeah.
at least a couple, I'd say.
So what if we just don't even, I mean, those are great, and I like how they all kind of build on each other, but what if you're like, I just don't know. I'm just not creative like that. What would you say to those people?
I'd say to keep an eye out, stay informed, look for trends, things that are emerging.
Trends.
Yeah, technologies, market gaps, unmet needs. Can you ride the wave of some of these emerging trends?
Okay, so like, give me an example. Like, what kind of trend? What are we talking about?
Well, let's look at AI, right?
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
AI is huge right now. Businesses are looking for people to help them with AI tools. So if you're good at understanding those tools and implementing them, you could be an AI consultant.
Well, there you go. See, I didn't even think of that.
Or you could offer training services to people who need to learn how to use AI.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, so AI is a good example because it is trendy right now, but it's also actually useful.
exactly. And like we've been saying, speed is key here.
Hmm.
So you've got to be adaptable and jump in early.
Okay.
And that's how you really capitalize on trends.
But even with all these great ideas and trendy things and passions and skills, it kind of goes back to what you were saying earlier about solving problems.
Yeah, absolutely. The most successful online businesses I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
they always solve a problem for their audience.
Okay, so it all goes back to that.
It does. It really does. Like, ask yourself, what value are you providing to your audience?
Now,
How are you making someone's life easier?
okay, so even if it's your passion, like I love old movies, maybe I'm helping people learn about old movies or have easier access to them, right?
Exactly. You're solving the problem of, I don't know, boredom or lack of access.
Lack of good taste in movies.
Yeah, there you go.
So, okay, I think we've covered a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Which is good because we only have 90 days to work with here.
We do.
It seems like, I don't know, it seemed daunting when we started, but now I'm kind of excited about it. It feels doable.
It is.
So just to recap, we talked about leveraging those skills you already have,
Mm-hmm.
tapping into those passions. We talked about trends, problem solving.
Yeah.
So I think no matter what, if you're listening and you're thinking about starting a business, I think we've given you some good stuff to think about, some
Yeah.
good jumping off points. And remember, keep those key questions in mind. What problem are you solving and what are your strengths?
Mm-hmm.
Because like we said, speed is key. 90 days is not a lot of time. But if you have a good plan,
Yes,
if you're focused, it's totally doable.
absolutely. With a little hustle, you can make this dream a reality.
All right, so get out there, everybody. Start brainstorming, start planning. We're going to check back in with you in 90 days.
We'll see you then.
See you then. And until then, keep diving deep.